like rarely have more than one coffee in the morning, but honestly, today is the day for an iced coffee. I got this stuff, I don't ever get this because we normally just get like unsweetened almond milk, but we got this silk almond for coffee and it's perfect in an iced coffee. It tastes so good because otherwise I think in a hot coffee it's too sweet, but cheers folks. Sometimes I feel like when I film these videos, people are like, why didn't you do your hair? Like, you're going on camera, why didn't you do your hair? This is actually just how I do my hair and my makeup. Like, this is how I'm trying to look good. That's so embarrassing to admit. I don't know how to do my makeup, don't know how to do my hair. Like, this is me trying to look good. If we were to go to the club tonight, this is what I would wear. Like, I think that this is my look. So yeah, that's embarrassing, but this is as good as it gets. I think I said this in our first vlog. That is my morning routine when Nick goes to work early, because sometimes we have the mornings together or he has the day off. But when it's just me at home, that's what I do in the morning. And honestly, I wish that I could film something different. Like, I guess I'm trying to do like different angles and stuff. But that's literally it every single day. Wake up, journal, work out. I sometimes like to read, but today I'm gonna go for a walk. It's so nice outside. I'm so excited to go for a walk, and then I'll probably just go to the park because the parks are open now in Ontario. So I'm gonna go read in the park. I'm so pumped about that. Can you tell? This is why, honestly, this is why I love my morning routine. It puts me in such a good mood. To be honest, after I drink this coffee, I'm probably gonna have the worst anxiety because I don't generally like having 2 coffees in the morning, but you know, today's my day. Today's my day to win. So let's just go look at outside. I'm just gonna show this to you guys. It's so beautiful. Look at the sun coming in. I'm in such a good mood. Let there be light. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen today. Again, like I said this in one of our past videos, but I generally like to do all the stuff that I need to do before Nick is home. And I still haven't gone on a walk, and going on a walk is one of the things I need to do. Because of this like entire quarantine, I don't get my steps in. Like, you know, usually when you're at work or you're going to the store, you're doing whatever, you're like running around. And I have obviously not been doing that. So I need to go on my walk, and I'll probably be in an even better mood after I go on my walk because I generally listen to podcasts when I go on my walk. Right now I'm really liking, well, if you know me, you would know that I love Sunny Lenarduzzi. I love her podcast and I really like her YouTube channel. I learn a lot from her. But I also just found this podcast called Mind Your Business. So it's kind of like a mindset podcast, and yeah, so I'll probably listen to that, go to the park, read a little bit, lay in the sun a little bit, might get a little bit of sunburn, should probably put sunscreen on, and yeah, look at me, carpe diem. The kitchen's a mess, I still have to clean the kitchen, but we're ignoring that for now. It's actually so nice being here because 1, there's like no one at the park. I pretty much have it all to myself. 2, it's such a nice day. It looks like they like mowed the lawn this morning. It's like perfect. It's the perfect setting. My friend just called from India and we were talking on FaceTime for a bit, but then my phone died. So I just like sat here and read, and probably gonna go home pretty soon. I'm getting a bit hungry. And then we decided we're gonna do a little yoga class together. It's gonna be about only like 10 minutes. So I worked out this morning already, but I mean, it's just something fun to do with my friend. It's crazy how much the weather can change your mood. I was thinking about our vlog last week and it was raining. And like, this is what the weather is supposed to be like in May, Ontario. This is what it's supposed to be like. This is like, you know, my best form when it's nice like this. I was actually thinking this morning when I was doing my morning routine and filming obviously just little parts of it so that I can like get to actually doing it, that I used to write poetry too. Like I still kind of do. I don't like to say I stopped writing it because I feel like it's just, I write it when I feel like it. But I used to write so much poetry, and that was never a part of my morning routine. I always write poetry when I like, after a couple of glasses of wine, you know? And I was like, kind of like self-reflecting and wondering why I haven't felt like writing it so much anymore. And I think that's just, I just kind of let it happen naturally, because I think the main part is that I write like love poems and stuff, and I'm very much in love, but I'm kind of at this spot, like I find it the easiest to write poetry when I'm heartbroken and I have a lot of like, you know, raw emotion going on, or when I'm falling in love. So when Nick and I met, it was like every day I was writing so much, because you're like in that honeymoon period and you're just like, what is happening to my heart? And it's like so deep and whatever. But now it's just, I mean, our lives are just pretty solid and easy, and not that I'm any less in love with him, but I'm not like, what is happening? And it's so interesting that today was the day that we were supposed to go to Hawaii, and I haven't even really thought about it that much, because it doesn't affect me too much. Yeah, like it's a bit of a bummer, but obviously there's so many worse things going on in the world that I can't really like sit around and mope and complain about that, and not that I want to do that anyway. And I know that we'll go to Hawaii another time. So yeah, I think that just like really appreciating where we're at right now, even though we're in Ontario, like situations aren't ideal. Just trying to like make the best of it and appreciating what we have. And this is beautiful too. This is beautiful in its own way. And like I said, Hawaii will be there one day. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Getting pretty hungry here, so I'm gonna stop talking, read a couple more pages, and then get going. How do you feel about the skate park being open?
Much better.
Why is there more pit than avocado? What is this? Okay, so this is the plan. We are making sushi. This is our third time making sushi, so no promises that it's gonna look good. The first time was better than the second time, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to mimic the first time. Nick is having like mock crab and avocado, and then we're gonna fry up some yam and make like the best that we can yam tempura, but it's really like just panko yam. And then we're gonna roll it up. I think that I'm just gonna put mine in a bowl because I don't really feel like rolling it up right now. Things we have learned in this episode of making sushi with Nick and Rachel. So it's like wet. So first of all, I am making a sushi bowl and I want this to be crispy. So I'm gonna put it in the oven. I read online that I can put it in the oven, make it toasty. The next thing we've learned is to not overstuff the sushi rolls.
Wet your knife.
Yeah, wet your knife when you're cutting the sushi. Do you think that like a part of the reason why when you go to the skate park, like you get hurt more often now is because of your age?
I mean, potentially, yeah. I also haven't been a little while, so I don't think my muscles are used to it. It's like I'm at like the peak of my physical, like 26.
Yeah.
Like my bones are all strong. Like my muscles can do way more than they ever can or have been able to or will be able to.
Yeah.
I just don't think I've used those muscles enough, so it's just seizing up. I also didn't stretch.
Yeah. You gotta stretch.
Yeah.